Hi, my name is Meghan Martinez. I am a local real estate broker on 30A and lead the Beach Collective team for the Compass office here. And I have started this weekly series to share a little bit more about my process when I am looking for the best properties for my clients. Each week, I'm going to pick my 5, 7, 10 favorite new listings that hit the market that week and share a little bit more with you about why they're my favorite, what I like about the area, the amenities, finishes of each home, and really just give you some insight from a local expert on how I look at new homes coming to the market when I'm reviewing them for my clients. Let's get into this week's list of homes. Here's how we're going to do this. This is my site, Beach Collective website, and these are the 7 properties that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to just start on the west end of 30A at 33 Seaward Drive. Now, the reason I picked this house this week is because it is in a community that I love. It's in Sunrise Beach, and Sunrise Beach is a gated community. It's just east of Gulf Place. If we're Growler Garage is right next to Chunk Gully, this community is right in front of Growler Garage. Let me show you on the map really quick. We'll just zoom in here. So this is 393. This is Ed Walleen, public beach access, large public beach access. And it's funny that it doesn't have, here's Chunk Gully. And this is where Growler Garage is. Down here, the new restaurant, Papa Surf. I always want to call it Papa Smurf. Papa Surf Burgers. So good if you haven't been. Highly recommend. Jason Aldean, Brian Kelly, and another musician went in and created that. But the entrance to Sunrise Beach is right here. And like I said, it is gated. The nice thing about this community, one, you can see there aren't many homes. It's a pretty small community. And there are 2 really nice beach accesses. You have deeded beach access in this community. The beach density is pretty quiet. Even though you're next to Ed Walleen, which is a pretty big public beach access, this community, the beach is pretty low density, and it's usually fairly quiet. They have dedicated chair service through the HOA. My clients own the home right here, right in front of the walkover, and they just really love it here because it's conveniently located to everything in Gulf Place, but it is a really quiet, sweet, quaint community. Go through a couple of the pictures. It's not that big. It's only a 3-bed, 3 full bath. It's got some bunk space. It does have a private pool, which is great. The rental, it's just under 2,000 feet. Rental projections are $151,000 a year. The actuals last year were around 80, and I think they had 90 days of owner usage, which is quite a lot. Nice interiors, really well done, updated. It was fully remodeled a couple years ago. It's a great house. Yeah, it's a nice big pool, privacy, nice backyard space. That is 33 Seaward down on the west end, Gulf Place. From there, we're going to go a little farther east into Blue Mountain Beach, and this is the Draper Lake community, which I love. Now, Draper Lake does not allow short-term rentals, so this is a great option for a primary home or a true second home. Draper Lake is a lovely community and has some really nice community amenities, and they have their own boathouse. Let's see if we can. As you can see, this is Draper Lake and it has direct views of the Gulf, and this is the home. So it has this really lovely green space in front of it and then really beautiful views. And this is the boathouse. You can have paddle boards, kayaks, everything there. They also have private coded parking and private bathrooms at their beach access. It really is a really beautiful community. This home is brand new. It was just built. And one of the nice things about being on the coastal dune lakes is you can just load up your beach gear on your kayak or your paddleboard and paddle right out to the sand. It's a fun way to go to the beach. One of the highlights of this home, I think, is this 3rd floor space. They call it the treetop bar. But as you can see, there's a really nice spacious living space with tons of natural light and they have a whole bar up there, which is fun for entertaining, and just they have a powder room up there, as well as outdoor space with views of it all. I just think it's a really fun room in this house. That is 63 Boathouse Road in Draper Lake. And let me show you where Draper Lake is really quick on the map. This is Blue Mountain. Here's Local Catch. That's Goat Feathers, a restaurant with they also have where you can pick up your steamed and shrimp. If you don't do that when you're at the beach, you should be. It's good. It's my favorite. So we'll give you a little lay of the land in terms of where you are. We were just here in Sunrise Beach. So you go down, you're on that big turn. Here's Draper Lake. And then as you come around, then down in here is like where McTie's is and Cowgirl Kitchen, and for the health of it, here's Redfish Village with Redfish Taco. This is where my office is, just to give you a little better idea of where Draper Lake is on 30A. Our next home is 28 Honor Lane. So now we're on the east end. 28 Honor Lane is in a community called Grace Point. It is an incredible boutique luxury community on 30A, and it's right next to the Watersound Beach Club. This community has direct gated access to the beach club. If you're a beach club member, Grace Point is such a phenomenal community because the majority of the homes in Grace Point are either true second homes or primary homes. It is just such a special community that I think a lot of people don't know about. I'm going to show you where it is on the map, again, just to give you some perspective. Here is Watersound. This is the Watersound community. This is, zoom in a little bit. This is the Watersound Beach Club right here. And here's the home. The gate is right here, right into the beach clubs. It's phenomenal. And then this is the hub. So you have all of the conveniences of all the shops and restaurants and all the things to do at the hub, but Grace Point is gated. Let's go through some of the details of this house. The things I love most about this home, it's a custom-built Matt Fuller home, and who's a phenomenal custom home builder here. And it is the best entertaining house. It has the tallest tower of any home in Grace Point, panoramic views from the top floor. And on the third floor, it's all primary suite, and they have a really nice wet bar up there so that if you're entertaining up on the tower, they have a beverage cooler and ice maker. And this is the patio and pool. They have an outdoor kitchen, and this is a Nano door system. So these doors open all the way up. So you have really great indoor-outdoor living. Reclaimed wood beams. All of the floors are reclaimed wood floors. This house is a 6-bedroom, 6 full baths. So every single bedroom has an ensuite, and all of the bedrooms, there's a primary bedroom on every single floor. So there's a first floor primary suite, a second floor primary suite, and then the third floor is completely dedicated to a primary suite. And then the other 3 bedrooms all are en suites, and there's a cool bunk room. And then there's a large living space on the second floor. So it's just great for entertaining when you have a lot of guests because everybody has their own place to go. Really beautiful home, fully custom, and so close to the beach club. It just really makes it such a special community. So that's the second floor living space. So that is 28 Honor Lane. Again, this home is 6 beds, 6 full baths, 2 half baths. There's actually a half bath out on the pool patio, so people don't have to come into the house to use the restroom when they're hanging out outside, which is nice. It's just under 5,200 square feet. And the other nice thing about this house is it has a 2-car garage, but they put an 8,000-pound hydraulic lift in there, so it acts as a 3-car garage. He has a classic 70 Bronco that he keeps in there. So you can fit 3 cars in the 2-car garage, which is also just hard to come by on 30A. Let's move on to our next house. The next home that I want to share with you is 18 Olivia Lane. It is in Magnolia Cottages. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that community. It's in Seacrest, just east of Camp Creek Lake. But the really great thing about this community is it has deeded beach access right across the street. It does have a community pool, and this home has recently been remodeled. As you can see, they did such a great job. And it's a little small. It's only 25 square feet, but it's just so lovely. And for the price point of just over $1 million, it's very well maintained, great community, deeded beach access. And the rentals, they did $70,000 gross 2023 actuals, which is pretty good for a 3 to 1,200 square foot house. Let me show you where it is on the map if you're not familiar with where Seacrest is. This is Camp Creek Lake, and we were just right here. So we were just on Honor Lane in Grace Point. Here's the hub, and then you cross over the lake. This is that Pelican Circle community if you're familiar with it, but here is Magnolia Cottages. They have a little like general store up here up front that does live music. They sell wine and snacks and all the things you need when you're at the beach. But the deeded beach access is right across the street. And since this home is up towards the front of the community, the beach access is a breeze. So that's why I picked this house. And then to give you a little bit more context, as you go down, this is the Kaya community. Here's Alice Beach. Here's Camp Creek Golf Course. And so it's just a really good location. The next home is a new build. I just had the pleasure of previewing this home last week. It's 8103 East County Highway 30A. I'll just show you where it is on the map too, so you have a little bit of context. This is where we were at the last house. Oh my gosh, I have to get this thing to get turned off. So annoying. And the house is right here. So again, this is Camp Creek Lake, and as you go down, you have Kaya, Alice Beach, and then to this direction, here's the hub. So you have everything that you need there. Let's go back to the details of the home. Again, this is a brand new build, really well thought out layout and really nice finishes. A lot of times when you see these big houses like this, I call them rental boxes, and they're just built to get as many bodies as them as possible. And sometimes they can lack the character and the level of finishes and the thoughtful layout that you're looking for and you expect at this price point. And these developers really nailed it. The first thing that you notice is this really great outdoor space. There's a whole outdoor kitchen here. And there's just outdoor space on every single floor. This is the back of the house, but there's balconies on the front of the house as well. They just really maximized all of the outdoor space, which is, again, something that you really want here. That gives you a really good idea of the location. The views are incredible. And this home, it does have an elevator, but it's third floor living to really maximize the views. So there's a huge kitchen, living, dining room, all on the third floor. Here's a little bit better peek of that outdoor kitchen space. Your beach access is literally just right across the street, which is super convenient. Just to give you a little idea, this is the laundry mud room. It's huge. And just look at the level of detail for the laundry room. So they have a beverage cooler. They have an ice maker, so it's super easy to fill up the cooler before you head out to the beach. And this is the laundry room. Just lovely, really well thought out. This is one of the ensuite bedrooms. This is a 7-bed, 7 full baths. So every bedroom has an ensuite, and then there's 4 powder rooms. This is all built-in custom cabinetry, and it matches the ensuite bathroom. I love that they did this seating area outside the bunk room, just makes it really functional for the kids. Now we have made it to the 3rd floor. So this is the kitchen, huge double islands. You can see just really beautifully finished. and it spills over. You have all of this outdoor space here, and then it flows beautifully into this living dining space with killer views, tons of natural light, really beautiful, great entertaining space. I have a big wet bar, everything that you need. And the rental projections on this home are very strong. So if you'd like more information on this home, rental projections, just click the link in the video description and I'll share all of that additional information with you. 8103 East County Highway 30A, and we have 2 more homes on our list today. Moving just a little bit further east towards Alice Beach, this is 276 Clarion Drive. And this is a brand new build. I also just toured this last week. Really beautifully done. It is a 3-bed, 4 full bath, 1 powder room, but it does have a bunk room. It's 3 plus a bunk, but then the bunk room does have its own private bathroom, which is great. It's got a beautiful backyard, pool, and outdoor space, outdoor kitchen, nicely decorated and finished. This is the whole first floor. It does have a first floor primary bedroom, really lovely wet bar, great for entertaining. This is that first floor primary bedroom. I loved this bed, overlooking the backyard and the pool. Nice bathroom. It does have a 1-car garage. So I'll show you where this is on the map. This is on Clarion. And I love Clarion and Seacrest Drive. Again, we're not far from, this is where Olivia was. This is where the home that we just looked at on 30A. And the Clarion has deeded beach access right across the street, but it doesn't have an HOA, which is lovely. So you don't have the monthly expense of HOA fees, but you do have deeded beach access. So you can see it's just a little bit further down the road. And then again, you have Kaya, Alice Beach. So you're really close to everything. It's a really good location. I love Clarion. And we are going to end today's tour with this incredible home. This is a rare tower lot house on the south side of 30A in Alice Beach. And this whole rooftop deck and the views are incredible. It is a 4-bedroom, 5 full bath, 1 powder room, and it's just over 4,500 square feet in Alice Beach. Look at the views from that rooftop tower. Oh, I love. You can see from this picture, not only the distance to the beach, which is phenomenal, but the distance to the beach club. It's just steps away from this home, which is one of the nicest amenities on all of 30A. The architect on this home is Doman Bach, and it just has everything you would expect in a legacy home like this in Alice Beach. Those are 200-year-old reclaimed wood beams, all Venetian plaster for walls and the ceiling. The details are just stunning on this home. It does have 2 primary suites. Here's a look at the kitchen. The scullery. Beautiful private courtyard with the pool, and I love how it really, the interior flows to the exterior so beautifully. You can just open everything up and really have that indoor-outdoor living with that privacy that sometimes is hard to come by on 30A as well. This home does have 2 primary suites. This is one of them. Really beautiful ensuite bathroom. Coffee bar, which is nice to have. Built-in bunk room. This is the second primary suite. Just the details with the reclaimed wood beams. I love. The bathroom's beautiful. And then you have this secondary entertaining space. So you have a wet bar. And then the rooftop. Look at those views. And just being able to look over all of the community of Alice Beach is just stunning. I think this is the perfect place to end our tour today. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about any of the homes that I mentioned, or would like a list of all of the available homes on 30A, all of the information is in the video description. We are more than happy to be a resource for you, whether you're looking to buy or sell a home on 30A. The Beach Collective team wants to be your team. I'll see you next week.